very important for me to figure out what unconditional love is. I know I have a lot of love inside and I want to expand it. Expand it to a level that it's really making me even more happier than I am. What I do think is a challenge to go out and explain it in the way I feel it. Not to use any words which has been written in books or whatever I read somewhere, but really experience it myself and put it on my own words. What makes it possible for me to speak from my heart and not for some ideas I picked up from somebody, no matter how nice they sound or whatever everybody is running around behind it. To me it's important what I feel and how I experience it. Because I notice that people really listen to what comes from my heart. I would go there next month again, next week if it's necessary. Yes, I really think that could be something we could do on a maybe traditional base. So even one day we could look back at all the tours we did, the contribution we had and all the hearts we touched and all the people we infected. The different ideas we offer. Because we don't say we are the law and this is the way, we are merely on a new path to experience something which is new. That could be a bit scary sometimes because you have no clue what is going to happen, but you know that you are guided and that you are protected. This little bit which I call a bit of a soul awareness, that my soul carries me and helps me to stand up when I fall down. And these people, this environment creates for me a very safe environment, so I can really be who I am without having to think what do they think and will they like me. I'm just there, and they're perfect with me, with all my ups and downs, and craziness and silliness, and I can really be loved. Noise! Oh yeah, I have some noise. It means like, okay, I give you one noise. Yes! That's a noise that clicks at the store.
I think unconditional love is just realizing we're all one. Like, I am you, you are me. There's no barriers between. There's no thinking, I'm afraid of you, or it's no fear. Just sharing, just being totally at ease, and just feeling that you want the other one to be as happy as possible. Whatever it takes, whatever you can do about it, you give that, or you try to give that. Or add something to someone else so that he or she may feel happier. And it doesn't matter if the other one is grateful for it or not, or wants it or not. If you don't want it, fine. Whereas other love is sometimes I give you something and then you'll give me something in return. If I am nice to you, you'll love me. And that's not unconditional to me, but it's sometimes really searching for what is still unconditional and what is in fact wanting something back. And I'm trying to get to that deeper level where it's really unconditional. I want to give, and if somebody doesn't want to take, his loss, her loss. And if I want something from someone else, it's a different feeling. Then you're disappointed if they don't react, or you may give love, but if they don't react, you get disappointed or frustrated or angry. So in that feeling you can distinguish between unconditional love and conditional love. And also to find the small line between when it is still unconditional and when not. Because even when hugging people on the street, there may be a difference between some people you really like or who may be very attractive to you, and if you hug them there may be a little bit of, oh, I like that person, and then someone comes up who you maybe not like as at first glance, and then maybe you don't feel that. So there is still some difference in giving or perhaps enjoying this more than the other. And there is also a moment that you feel just anyone who comes, big, small, ugly, beautiful, it's just love. We're all one, and that really happens during the events on squares in Prague, in Berlin, in Budapest, and here too. You have some real contact with people. And people you least expect it from sometimes. Some people look angry or stiff or sort of fend you off at first, and then they stand around and watch, and then you have some eye contact, and then gradually they talk some more, you explain something, and then at the end you might have a very big hug, and it feels really like their heart is opened up as well. So I feel we touched a lot of people's hearts and lives on this tour.
Yeah.
There were some events in the tram in Prague where we just had some fun with each other, just singing a song together, or listening to some laughter recorded on the mobile phone. And it was so funny that we all cracked up laughing. And then when I got off the tram, I looked into a girl's eyes who was sitting there. She was so radiant, smiling at us, and she really enjoyed watching us. So we touched her, you know, because she saw people could have fun and love each other, and just like that in the street for no reason. And it's, in a way, it's a breakthrough for some people who live a life where that's just not done or not possible. And it happens so many times that you feel people melt, or they really enjoy that they can open up to strangers. Wasn't there this one in Prague where somebody said, I didn't know this existed, you know, and she went totally, wow, especially with the hugs, but also the angel shower, that people could just show this kind of tenderness and love to each other without any sexual connotations or grasping connotations. I want you and you want me. Just unconditional in that sense. You both go home your own way, just feeling a little happier, a little more radiant and blissful.
I hope someday